Donald Trump, in an incredible and unprecedented move, decided to skip the Fox News GOP debate. That's happening on Thursday, so tomorrow. And he's doing it because he doesn't want Megyn Kelly as a moderator. For those of you who don't know, they had a little back and forth at the last debate, and he says, "Oh, she's nasty to me. I don't like the way she treats me. This is unfair." Because she dared to ask questions about literal quotes of his, about stuff that he said about various women with kind of overtly sexist language. And he doesn't like these questions. I don't like these questions. I'm going to pull out of the debate unless you get rid of her. And so Fox News stood strong, and he said, okay, I'm going to fucking skip it. It's amazing. It's amazing. Again, I've never seen anything like this from somebody running for president. So let me go ahead and give you the exact statement from his campaign. He says, as someone who wrote one of the best-selling business books of all time, he can't help but brag no matter what he's talking about. The Art of the Deal, who has built an incredible company, including some of the most valuable and iconic assets in the world, and as someone who has a personal net worth of many billions of dollars, Mr. Trump knows a bad deal when he sees one. Fox News is making tens of millions of dollars on debates and setting ratings records, the highest in history, whereas in previous years they were low-rated afterthoughts. Unlike the very stupid, highly incompetent people running our country into the ground, Mr. Trump knows when to walk away. Roger Ailes and Fox News think they can toy with him, but Mr. Trump doesn't play games. There have already been 6 debates, and according to all online debate polls, including Drudge, Slate, Time Magazine, and many others, Mr. Trump has won all of them. In particular, the last one, whereas he has always been a job creator and not a debater, he nevertheless truly enjoys the debating process, and it has been very good for him, both in polls and popularity. He will not be participating in the Fox News debate and will instead host an event in Iowa to raise money for the veterans and wounded warriors who have been treated so horribly by our all-talk, no-action politicians. Like running for office as an extremely successful person, this takes guts and is the kind of mentality our country needs in order to make America great again. What's conveniently missing from him skipping the debates? The reason why. Why wouldn't you put the reason in there? Oh, I know, because it's fucking embarrassing. You can't, when you actually write it down on paper, everybody's gonna go, ooh, I don't like the way that looks. Because that's how they should react. So, guys, let's stop, beating around the bush here. Let's call this what it is. PC outrage. Donald Trump isn't the antithesis of PC culture. He is the embodiment of PC culture. And it's hilarious because he's the one that's always going around saying, oh yeah, look at this PC nonsense, PC culture, gotta stop this politically correct BS, PC. And then when Fox says, hey, we're gonna have a moderator who might ask you some tough questions, he's like, she might do a microaggression against me. Find me a safe space. Donald, you are PC culture through and through. So let me break this down a little bit for Donald Trump. He's a big fan of SecularTalk, I know. When you retweet neo-Nazis multiple times, as he's done, when you say that we should bomb civilians on purpose, as he has said. He said we should attack the families of ISIS. When you say that we should torture people, and I quote, even if it doesn't work. When you call Mexicans rapists, but I assume some of them are good people. But they're rapists. But maybe some of them are good people. When you say we should ban all Muslims from entering the U.S., Donald, you're going to have people call you out. Not because they're PC, but because they're just C. You know what the C stands for? Correct. They're not being politically correct. They're being correct. They're being accurate. They're fact-checking your ass. They're saying, hey, those ideas are idiotic. You're a fucking moron. So you're gonna get people who criticize you because you live in the world, and you also happen to say many ridiculous things. But how does he respond to it? He tries to shut down everything. He tries to censor debate. He said the other day, the Washington Post said, we're going to run a story about how, you failed and you bankrupted a casino that you said you would save, the Taj Mahal. It's all facts. We're just going to run the story with all the information. He's like, if you release that, I'll sue you. Okay, you're the one in favor of censorship here. You're the one who's being politically correct. Don't say anything about me that's not nice. If you say something that hurts my feelings, I'm going to sue you. We live in a free country, dipshit. We have the First Amendment. Freedom of speech, freedom of expression, freedom of the press. And you're going around saying, I will sue this publication. He's not even arguing that he's going to win. He's saying, no, I will try to bankrupt you by taking you through a long court process and make you lose a whole bunch of money, and then that's it. You're done. This is the real PC culture. He tries to censor and shut down debate and discussion. That's exactly what, when people talk about, oh my God, students on college campuses, and you can't say anything that's even slightly perceived as racist or sexist or homophobic or this or that. Yeah, that's an issue, and I'm never in favor of censorship. But we need to call it out on the right, too. This is dumb. He is PC culture. If you say something he doesn't like, I'm going to sue you. I'm going to censor you. I'm going to back out of the debate. Why? My feelings are hurt. You microaggress me. I need a safe space. Megyn Kelly, oh my God. She dared to quote me about shit I've said about women. And when you can't defend it, what do? I'm going to pull out unless they put somebody in place that will do my bidding. Oh, I see. So, you want to be like Muammar Gaddafi. You're America's Muammar Gaddafi is what you are. Hey, have people who surround me with sycophants and everybody who will tell me I'm awesome and wonderful and all my ideas are great and never challenge me. That's like Tayyip Erdogan, too, in Turkey. You're an authoritarian through and through. Just put in, people who will never challenge me in any way, shape, or form, and that's the only way I'll participate. You're running for president of the United States of America, the most powerful person on earth. And this is how you're going to act? Take your ball and go home, bitch. Take your ball and go home. I'm done with you. You're a child. Now, the saddest part of this all, you ready for this? Somebody was tweeting this to me earlier, and they're right. His fan base, they're not going to interpret this like what it is, which is what I just laid out for you. They think it's the opposite. They think this is an alpha man move. You know what an alpha man move is? You go in there, and every hard question you get, you say, no, that's wrong, and here's why it's wrong, and I'm going to show you it's wrong, and you're going to believe me because I know I'm right, and I can defend myself. He's just taking, he's running away. He's trying to find a safe space. But they're saying, no, it's an alpha move anyway. He showed Fox News. So, yet again, we come to the same conclusion as we have about Trump for the longest time now. Doesn't matter what he does. No matter what he does, his fan base grows even more in favor of him.